So sorry about that. I had to free up some space on my cell phone so that I could record anymore. Um, running out of space on this phone. But getting back to what I was saying, how to capture a man. You know, ladies, to be a fisher of a man, you got to get in his face. He got to see you. You got to be showing up. Show up in front of that man's face repeatedly. Be walking past him. Be saying hi. You know what I mean? Be bringing cookies, cakes, and pies, and trying to, here I made this. You know what I mean? Special recipe. Ladies, you girls don't know how to catch a man. There's men out there. You just don't know how to catch them, ladies. They're walking right past you every single day. You don't know how to have conversations with people. You don't know how to, put that hook in his mouth. You know what I mean? You show up with some brownies. You know what I mean? Then that sweet tooth of a man. You start showing up with some lasagna. You know what I mean? and do it once. Be coming past his face again. Walking past him. Hey, how you doing? What you up to? You know what I mean? Just an idea. You know how to. I mean, of course, you gotta attract them too. You know what I mean? Gotta attraction. Just like a fish, right? You gotta have something that attracts that fish to your bait, the food. You know what I mean? And we always typically use food to catch a fish, right? You know, same thing with a man, right? Show up with some brownies, make some fresh pecan pie, and make something that man never, be listening in the cubicle, but like, okay, you never tried. Here, I'm making this for our staff party. You know what I mean? Or just start showing up, start bringing cookies, cakes, and pies. See. Those cookies, cakes, and pies hit that man's dopamine, feel-good receptors in his brain, and he knows who's in front of his face when that dopamine hits that brain. See, you ladies gotta be smart about this. Show up with some cookies, something sweet in front of his face, smelling good. Put the perfume on, be smelling good. You gotta activate those fragrances. You know what I mean? Those smell goods. You gotta attract the man to the bait. Then when he starts eating that delicious sweet potato pie, you know what I mean? And he starts, that dopamine starts hitting his brain, and he's like, oh, I got a full belly. You know what I mean? The dopamine's hitting my brain. I ate that sweet sugar. This woman is making me, she's sitting there looking all good, smelling good, smiling at me. You know what I mean? You ladies don't know how to catch a man. Some of us men don't want to be caught. But just get a date. Find a friend. You know what I mean? Like, see, here's the thing. If you find a male friend, a male typically has brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends that he knows. Increase your circle of friends, and you might find a mate. You gotta swim with a school of fish, typically, if you want to find a fish of your own. You know what I mean? So that's what I say. Get outside. Get out your house. If you're a single woman, there's not a reason why you should be staying in the house. Not a single reason you should be staying in the house. I think you guys got too many sticking cats and dogs, and these cats and dogs are making y'all come home from work, come home, because they gotta pee, poop, gotta eat. You gotta take care of the stinking cat and dog, and when you get home, you just sit on the couch, watch TV. You're done for the night. Ladies, if you're trying to find a husband, get out the house, get at the park, get at the grocery store, get to the mall, walk laps in the mall, you know what I mean? Get out the house. If you're a single woman and you're stuck in the house, you want to stay in the house alone. You better get used to Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy and old reruns, because that's what you're gonna be living. And if that's cool with you, then But just some advice to you ladies out there who want to catch a man. And the reality is, the food is oftentimes just to get an introduction, you know what I mean? Start a conversation, and that's what it's about. Here's some food, bro. You want it? How you doing? My name's so-and-so, you know? And you never know where conversations lead. Ladies, that's what I suggest men too. I know us men are taking it hard in our current cultures, but us men need these ladies. I know I need these ladies. I can't speak for all the rest of y'all men out there. I know I need them. Uh, you know, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Advice for how to catch a man, ladies. Show up in his face with some food. Look good. Look attractive. Smell good. You know what I mean? Smile. Show up again. More food. Just a chance encounter. Always gotta have chance encounters. You know what I mean? You see a man walking down the street. You notice him 2 or 3 times. Start showing up at the cafe right in front of where he's gonna be. Start showing up. But you gotta have a conversation. You gotta have oh, excuse me, bump into people. That's what girls need to learn how to do, is start bumping into people. Oh, boom. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, are you okay? Oh, hi, how are you? You know what I mean? And then the man says, oh, because I know a brother like myself, I wear glasses and I can't see women from so far away. I need you to sit right next to me, right in front of my face. You know what I mean? So I can see you. And like, how many women just walk past me and like I don't even know who they are because their whole face is blurry to me. I can't see who they are. You know what I mean? You gotta stop me. You gotta have a conversation with me. Hey, how you doing? You gotta bump into me. Oh, I'm sorry. Boom. You know what I mean? You scare someone. You know what I mean? Jump out of the car. Bam. You know what I mean? You scare me. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, what are you doing, lady? Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? Oh, are you okay? Oh, my name is. And tell her, oh yeah, how you doing? And look at the hand. Make sure they're not married. You know, be messing with somebody's wife. Leave those off the table. There's plenty of single women out there to be messing around with someone's wife. It's a whole nother problem. But yeah, ladies, you need to learn how to bump. Us guys, we're not chasing. We're done with that. We are. Most of us, like, yeah, we're just gonna go through our existence, and if a lady bumps into us, we might take her on a ride. You know what I mean? Like, to an adventure. You know what I mean? Have a picnic in a park. You know what I mean? Just some thoughts inspired to me by a woman I met in the park today. You know what I mean? I was in the park alone, dancing. She was in the park eating. She offered me some food. We had a conversation. We had a picnic. I gave her some food. You know what I mean? And we exchanged numbers. So, that being said, my time is about to expire again, so I gotta go. Ladies, gotta learn how to bump into people. I'm tired of chasing. I ain't chasing nobody. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna do my thing. If a woman bumps into me, says, "Hey, you want to hang out?" I might go. I might not go. Depends on how I feel. Depends on if I got the resources to do it. You know what I mean? You don't know. But that being said, ladies, you're gonna catch a fish, you gotta attract them, you gotta feed them, you gotta hook them. Then you got you a man. Strategy right then and there. Shalom.